Okay, now we're back in control. We can move Gaytree along over here so that he might back up Mr. Zihark after we positioned him to block off the bridge. Bring up the other swordswoman, and I really do believe this is going to be the team that's going to need the healer, so Reese, of course, is with them. No one else coming from the east, so I think we're free to press everyone forward, and we really want to try and cut this man off because he's going for those houses. What does his movement look like? He won't get there this turn. So if we can just bum rush these dudes, we'll be all right. I want you to kill him, Boyd. You got 2 hits. Use both hits. Eliminate the peddler. Peddler is such an interesting name for a unit or an individual or a team, whatever this is. They're peddling their wares. And their wares are people, so they're bad. It's fascinating. Iron Axe broke, which is fine. It's actually perfect. I like it when it breaks at the end of a turn like that, as opposed to leaving 1 use on, because then you're potentially limited. What is gamble? I want to try it, but I don't know. Let's gamble. Anyways, but then you're potentially limited to only a retaliation of 1, if that makes sense, right? Like the enemy unit attacks your unit, and you would potentially attack them twice in return, but because your weapon only has 1 use, you attack once. Yeah. I want to avoid that. And thankfully, like I said, Boyd's axe broke, so we did. And I think that Kieran should be able to catch this guy in the next turn, but we'll see what freaking Malakov does. I'm not super stoked about that. And we'll send... Well, what does your range look like? Okay, we'll get everyone else a little bit closer. And hopefully not get killed and pay the price for that. Ike... I'm really kind of concerned about this next enemy turn. Wish me luck. Enemy phase kicks off with the mage coming around to attack Boyd, which is fine. Boyd doesn't have the highest magic resistance, but he is kind of tanky. Oh god, 1 damage. He must have an astounding magic resistance. Who am I kidding? It was excellent. We got an archer coming along, but he's not even going to be able to reach him. We have some axe-on-axe crime. Do you like axe-to-axe action, Well, Boyd does not. He is not amused. Wow, good thing he dodged that too, because I just noticed that's a venom axe that the peddler was carrying. The peddler was swinging around like a madman, and the venom axe is actually poisoned, in case you didn't know. I mean, you're watching a Fire Emblem Path of Radiance video, have probably played this game before. You probably do know, but that, whatever. Doesn't hurt to explain. And I still have no explanation for what that is. I'm familiar with critical hits in Fire Emblem, but that's something different. That's 3 hits. I don't know if that's on the same, like, dice roll, so to speak, as a critical, but I don't like it. I also don't like this. He's got a sword. We got an axe. I skipped his speech. Oh, God. Very nice. There we go. 2 hits. Beautiful. Okay. Now, this guy that's attacking us, I forget his name. We'll check it once our turn resumes. Maybe not. They're crushing us. They're nothing but a pack of rats, but they fight like demons. No matter how tough they are, there's no way they can stand up to a real monster. Hey, you there, release the feral. All we have to do is sit back and watch them chew their heads clean off. Oh. What are these? Feral One. They're like Air Force One, the president's cat. Interesting. So they don't seem to have names. I was curious as to whether we'd be able to like recruit them. Because, hey, we're friends with the Lagoos, but no, it would seem not. And it looks like, oh my god, we're not going to be able to cut it off. Shabungus, dude. Straight shabungus. Shamaling ding. Ah! What am I supposed to do here? There's got to be a way to make this happen. He's going... Oh, is he going to make it? Does that count, or does he have to go like here? It's close. It's close, it's close, it's close. What is in here, too? I won't know, and it sucks. But whatever, it's not the first time I've lost a house to someone. And hey, Maybe Kieran will critical with a 4% chance. Wouldn't that be something? That'd be like the play of the Let's Play. Wow, and he hits back with such a small chance. With only 4 HP. You know, he's got 2 giant axe wounds in the side of his neck. He should really, like, sit down. There's no need for you to go ransack that place, dude. It's fine. You should just hang out. Please. I'm hoping. I'll send... I don't even need to send anyone else up there, really. Everyone else can just fight back this way since this is the location of the actual end goal, right? The clearing condition is to defeat the boss. And he being in the northeast corner of the map makes a lot more sense to just go back this way. And what are we dealing with over here? We've got quite a few. Pretty solid movement distance there. Someone's got to kill Markalov. Oh, Neffany. Neffany, huh? You can't go over there? What is this? Boyd, you're going to have to kill him. Maybe, actually, because we got peddlers and stuff over here. Well, they wouldn't be able to reach. Yeah, okay. You do this. And then, yeah. Kill this man, Boyd. It's very sad, but that's what has to be done. Do it for the XP. Oh, wait, he's got an axe. Why am I... is he going to hit him? I didn't even look. Oh, I don't know what percent chance Boyd's were. He missed twice, so probably not great. Not great. And he can go anywhere he wants. He gonna come attack Ileana or Neffany. Well, I guess we'll see what happens. He moved, and the bandit didn't go after the house. What is this? I have no idea what's happening, but I'm pleased. I thought for certain that he would go attack a different unit, and I also thought for certain that those dudes would continue to pursue. This dude getting smacked really like threw him off. Hey, Kieran, you can go save the day here. Well, wait, let's look at your items. You full? No, you've got room. Perfect. Last thing I would want is to have to give something up in a full inventory. Did you say cattle? A battle? A cattle? Stranger where? Danger, goodness, what am I to do? Maybe this will help Darius just lying here collecting dust. Just like me, never a visitor. Anyway, I don't know what it does, but it's pretty. If I gave it to my grandkids, they might write once in a while. Here, take it. Do me a favor and protect my house, all right? My house? A mouse? What? She's insane. Very sad. You got Vantage. What is that? An item that allows you to acquire the skill Vantage while you're at a base. I still need to explore skills better. I know people have been telling me that in the comments, but I'll get around to it, I swear. Probably next, like, what's the word for it? Next base time. Next time we're hanging out at base. Because I've got to also check out the sword shop as well. And it looks like we're in a bit of a pickle right here. Maybe we should retreat. Let's fall back just a smidge. Wipe the floor with this boy. There's not a great % chance of him hitting, but neither of them really have the advantage in that regard. The ball drops in our favor, which is great. And then I'm actually going to bring everyone else back off of this bridge. But first, let's get an idea about where we're running to. So you go back here as far as you can. Soth, you come as well. Retreat! I'm gonna bring Boyd the... Oh, they're gonna come for us. Oh, boy. All right, Ileana, you're probably gonna get attacked. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Yep, you gonna get blasted. I'm sorry, girl. I'm so sorry. She should surely survive the one turn that she'll be getting attacked on, and then everyone else can kind of rally to her cause, and it's going to be great. Much bloodshed will be had on the opposing side, but still, it leaves me a little bit nervous. I don't really like losing as many units as I have so far. Nothing we can do now, though. We'll wait and see. He went back to Boss Man and got himself a nice, delicious Kool-Aid. It's brown flavored Kool-Aid. The flavor of healing, as it were. Poor Boyd has taken a beating here. And he's on opposite side of the map, too, is our Healy boy. But I think he'll be fine, and she didn't get attacked. Excellent. So, Soth, what would you do? Is it still just 2? It's not even that. It's 0. Excellent. So glad you came. All the room in the world. What do we have? I found this in the river, but my mom said it was dirty and I had to throw it away. Do you want it? Really? All right, you can have it. Take care of it, please. Got a secret book. I think it raises your skill. It does. Look at me. I'm learning. And Kieran, you actually get in the bush. Have a bush fight here. Oh, yes. That's grand. He's exceptionally unlikely to hit him. And he got a critical. Nice. I mean, better late than never, sure. But still would have come in handy earlier. Level 16. Strength and defense and heart points. That's great. And let's put you in the south bush there. Okay. So what are we going to do here? First order of business would be to address this man here with his 36 heart points. I would like to kill him with someone like Rolf. But that's not going to happen. He can do 6 damage, so we need to get him done did 30. Liliana will get him started. And then I think we'll bring up either Nephany or Mia, if Mia can make it. Mia can make it. Iron Sword, Slim Sword. That'll bring him. He'll be almost within killing range for little Bromley there. Whatever, we'll call it. I mean, he shouldn't hit her. If he does, it'll hurt real bad, but she should be. No, she's going to be assaulted. It's fine. Oh, statistics, odds, aren't they great? And now, Nephany, take the wheel. You'll kill him, son of a gun. Well, sorry, Rolf. It looks like you're not getting all the XP that I wanted you to have. Unless you 6% yourself into a critical. But other than that, you're just going to get the participation. Which counts for something, right? Like, it's a good 15. That's actually not terrible. Now, really, Soth, come on, man. I'd love to use you. Nephany, end his life. End it now. Beautiful, beautiful. And I'm not... So she's a soldier. What does she class up into? I'm curious. Just based on her, like, archetype, I guess, being like a lance user, I want to say that she would class up into a knight, who would then class up into, like, a general, but that also at the same time doesn't sound right to me. I feel like she might class up into something else entirely, perhaps something we haven't yet seen. Killer Lance is the answer. I didn't want to have to waste it on this guy, but I also don't want him turning around to hit anyone on the south side, boy. They're vulnerable. Well done, Oscar. Always the Laguzbo grabber. Excellent. Now, we're set over here so we can actually move Boyd. Does he have a vulnerary? He does not. He has a cult, which is great. It's keeping him healthy. Reese, that's actually who I want. I want to go link you up with him. Him being Boyd. Boyd needs the healing. Desperately. He hasn't drank a Kool-Aid in 3 days, and he is fiending, you could say. Malkalov continues to guzzle beverages in the top right portion of the map, and that's it for their turn. Okay. Fascinating. Mr. Peddler, I would really like to kill you in one go. This might be the way, but then Boyd will be left vulnerable to the feral ones. Not to be confused with Will. Or actually, maybe that's his cousins. I'm not sure. At the very least, we can start by working these boys back towards the rest of the group, and then we can accost the greater portion of the enemy. Okay, well, let's whip this back out just to make sure we're not getting ourselves too caught up. We're right here, dude. We're like right here. All right, well, let's actually send Boyd over here something as bait. And Reese will be able to heal him from there. Mend. For sure, unless heal would take him. 43. Yeah, we don't need to waste the mend use just yet. 43 out of 47 is more than enough, really. And Reese could use all the experience that we can give him. Oscar's good there. And everyone else inch up slowly. Okay, now who comes? The mage. Okay, so that's the one who had the range. I wasn't certain if it would be the mage or perhaps the puppy, the Will Ferrell up in the corner there. It doesn't matter either way since it missed. Okay, what are we going to do here? Oscar, you come take on this boy. You got the killer lance. I think if you hit a critical, that'll be delicious. But otherwise, it's going to be a longer battle. Nope. There it is. Beautiful. See you later, Makalov. Oh, forgive me, Marcia. And just like that, the siblings are dead. Their bloodline ends here. It's actually kind of sad. Would have liked to keep them both alive, but these things happen. Of course. Of course, yes. Oh, send it to the convoy. Yes, I thought it was going to make us dump it. There's no dumping here. It's a no dumping zone. Kieran is hurting right now, but he'll be fine. Yeah, he'll be fine. Because I don't think there'll be anyone else in range of attacking him. Maybe the Will Ferrells. But we'll be able to bring up units to block off that path anyways, so he won't be the one getting attacked. It's all fine. Things are going well. And I always forget they can move again after their turn. Well, let's just... Actually, we'll leave you here. I think that's probably for the best. Boyd can come up here and be a tank for the feral ones, and so can Mr. Gaytree. Maybe. His health's a little low. He's fine. He's fine. I can go sit on a bush, and I guess it would make sense to know where they're even going. Yeah, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm over here planning out, strategizing like they're going to come and invade in this small vicinity, but really, they can't even reach us. They're not going to move at all. Okay, and now everyone's a little bit closer. Maybe. Where's the last... Oh, God, Zihark. I'm forgetting about Zihark. Now, everyone's a little bit closer. Still no enemy phase, I'm guessing. Looks like I was right. Okay, now we can go up here. I'm real nervous about Grishamala there, Gilgamesh, because of that critical hit on the killer axe. That's going to be dangerous. Let's lure Boyd, or use Boyd to lure, but let's first check that. So yeah, we'll bring him as close as he can get without attracting Grishmanish. There we go. And everyone else follows suit. I know, it's amazing. I've been skipping the last couple of turns early because this is all it is just inching. Forward, inching, forward, inching, forward, inching, forward, inching, forward, inching. And yeah. And yeah, look at that. Now we're all... No, we're not. Forgetting about Zihark. Now we're all inched forward. And maybe we'll get attacked. Maybe? No, but we did trigger one unit to start moving. chumma chimichanga. You need to be healed. I should have done that last time. Probably just a regular heal. Yeah. Get them XP points, Reese, my boy. Really, really need them because you're going to be a stud. I already know it. So I have half a mind to sit back. So his attack's 28. Who has the highest defense? Is it Gatry? 17. I'm like, I'm blind. I can't see. Yeah, definitely Gatry. So 17, 28. It would do 11 or 33 with a critical, meaning he would barely survive. Oh, God. This is terrible. Killing Gushamilla is going to be awful. I might have to die and restart the episode and do all sorts of heinous things to progress here. Let's just... All right, we'll move Zihark, and then we'll take another end to the turn and see if anyone else moves. At the very least, that Axie boy's going to come party. And that's one less unit to worry about. He does have Venom on it, but he missed. Awesome. Well done, Oscar. Growing on me, buddy. You are growing on me like a freaking fungus. And it's delicious. Okay, Boyd, you go up a couple more steps. And Gatry, you go over here and drink a Kool-Aid, unless... No. And you drink a Kool-Aid. I don't want you attacking, right? I want you to be fully healthy for the assault you will potentially endure here. And now we can hopefully get Mia some more XP. Now that she's... no, we can't. We also need to heal her, so let's do that right quickly. And it might not be Mia, but it could be Rolf getting the XP. If we move Kieran up one... Just wait, stop asking me if you can gamble. You're an addict. That'll leave him at 8. That'll leave him at 4. That's the 1. Surely Rolf will be able to do that much. Oh, goodness me. The dodges are excellent. Very nice. And Rolf, you come finish him off. 100% chance of doing so. That's what I like to see. Nearly getting a level out of it, too. He'll get one at the end, or at the beginning, I guess, of the next one. So that's encouraging. And then, what's going on? Reese already moved. And then that's it. We're going to end it there and see. Does anything happen? Hey, you. Why don't you lay down your weapons and walk out of here with your lives? You can posture as much as you want, but there's no way you can beat us. Shut it. I don't know what you're here, but if we lose our cargo, we lose everything. It ain't happening. In that case, we've got no choice. You receive no mercy from us. Okay, and now they attack, I guess? Interesting. Okay. Or maybe just those peripheral units there to the right attack because we're in range for them. I'm not completely sure. We'll see what the mage does. And the mage sticks around, doesn't go attack. Okay. Boyd, what about you? What's your status here? Golly gee willikers, 38% chance of a critical. We need a swordsman up in here. We need Zihark. So Boyd, dilly-dally with this one. Eliminate him, please. Thank you. I also just realized Gatry's a lance user. I've been moving him forward with the idea of tanking him against Gurashmilla here, and yeah, he would die. The type advantage would ruin him. Kieran is probably a far, far superior choice, even not a great one, though. Now we can, let's get the sword users closer, because they're going to be the ones, sword users and the mages, they're going to be the ones that help the most. And that's that for then. Nothing else. Wow, we're just really going to assault this dude. Okay. So even if we critical, he's not going to die, and he's got an exponentially higher chance of a critical than we do. son of a bumpkin. Mage users are probably the way to go here. Magic users. Okay. Gatry, you fall back so that we might get a little room here for more magic users. And we'll get you up here, and Ileana should be able to reach there too. Yep. So magic users, archers would be another good one. Let's get him up there. And then if we have to, we'll send in Zihark to finish him off. But shoot, we're not having a whole lot of options here at this point. Keep pressing pause. Still nothing. Still no movement on the enemy front. Now, how is your resistance? It's not great. It's not great. That would take 12 off. This is Reese. This is not Ileana. Son of a lunchkin. What have I done? What have I done? And I get the feeling that if like I move and attack one of these, then everything, all heck will break loose, and it will end up in my defeat. So I'm not sure I want to do that. But what would Rolf do in the off chance we would attack? He would. Oh, that was the bear. He would do 3. He would do 3. It's not good enough for me. I'm not gonna lie, that is not good enough for me. Move you there. And then Ike, you come up over here. You drink you a vulnerary just to be safe. I really don't like the position I'm in. Oh, there's so much evil over here that could be done to us. It's astounding, really, the precarious position that we placed ourselves in. I'm not too proud of it. Oh man, you could have actually probably moved up one. So can Soren, and that makes way for this boy with the killer lance, who isn't going to be of much help with the boss, but maybe he will be with the peripheral surrounding units, the entourage, mage, perhaps, maybe even the Lagoos. Okay, yeah, intern. And they still don't move. Okay. I mean, I'm not necessarily complaining. So she would do 11, or a more likely 8. So 11 or 8. Plus 13. So we did 24. Dang. 24 or 22. Out of his 39. We would just need 17 to be going away, and Zihark could do 17, right? If he did a critical. If he misses or didn't get a critical, this dude would probably kill him in one hit. All right, we're gonna doodle the dandy right here. So we need to hit big. I know a 79% chance is not the greatest. You're just like us. You eat meat, you ride horses. I mean, come on. We're not hurting any humans here. What's wrong with buying and selling a few half-breeds? Well, a lot, actually. I mean, they're people too, dude. What the heck? And great, Ileana leveled up. It'll mean nothing if we end this battle in defeat, but for the time being, it's great. And she doesn't look as happy about it as she actually is. Trust me, she's elated. Soren, you hit him now. Bring him down to 15. Oh, we might do this yet. We can bring in Rolf to do 3, which brings him down to 12, right? I just really wish he did more. What other ranged weapons do we have? Actually, just to double check. We might not have any. No. No, we've got none. Okay, well, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, Rolf's bow is way better. Do it, man. And everyone's at risk now. This is kind of like our last-ditch effort, because if this fails, yeah, a lot of people are dying on our team. People will be dead. So what are the odds here for Zihark? Again, let's evaluate this and see if there potentially isn't something better. So Killing Edge, he would not kill him. There'd be a 30% chance of him killing Zihark, or rather of Zihark killing Gash Shalama. and a 43% chance, almost a coin flip, of Zihark dying. Yuck. Freaking city, dude. Yuck city. Do we have a killer axe? Can Boyd use a killer axe? He's got a B. I feel like we have a killer axe somewhere. A killer bow. A Lagoo's axe. That doesn't help me here. A terrible hit chance, too. So I have an idea. Boyd can get... So Kieran does have a short axe. And we do a little handy-dandy try-to-randy there. Bring him back. Use Oscar to come grab Soren. And the unit doesn't matter. I probably would have saved someone like Rolf if I really cared. Short axe. Oh, 63% chance of killing him. Come on, dude. Come on, Boyd. Come on, Boyd. Save the day. Save the day. Yes! Let's hear it for Boyd. How did this happen? I've lost everything. Everything, including, but not limited to, your life. Sad story, but hey, we did it. It took us 2 episodes, but we did it. And Boyd levels up as a result. He continues to be our MVP, and he gets his own killer axe as a result. Our duty is done. Let's grab the cargo and get out of here. The Grill mercenaries have returned. Well done. The news of your victory is welcome, as is the cargo you seized. Now, about your payment. Wait, this mysterious cargo was a bunch of really heavy crates. Would you tell me what they contained? That... Your job was to deliver the cargo. You have no need to investigate further. But... Princess Alincia has returned to her quarters. You would do well to inform her of your safe return. They're people. It's Lagoo's. It appears the apostle will handle your payment on the morrow. Perhaps you can speak with her then. I beg your leave. I must be gone. Very well. Cutscene. Oh, it's the king. Okay. Canigus. A meeting of birds and cats.
Thank all of you for coming, my fellow Lagoo's kings. It's been decades since all of us were gathered in one place. I would extend my gratitude to King Denakisia of Goldoa, who arranged this meeting place at short notice.
It was nothing, King Canigus.
Fellow kings and countrymen, attend to my words. As you no doubt have heard, Dane has invaded Crimea and overrun her. Of course, Crimea is a York nation. However, since the time of her founding, she has made every effort to engage the Lagoo's with honor and dignity. Never has this been something, King Ramon. During this era, Gallia and Crimea initiated many ambitious cultural projects in an attempt to bring our divided people closer. Yet one man has always reviled our work, the Dane King Ashnard. Why he took this recent course, however, I know not. Ashnard's actions are monstrous. His army has put much of Crimea to the sword. Our people live in terror. Their king lies dead. now, the Dane forces continued their ruinous march and crossed the border into Lagu's territory. The Gallia.
That trespass, O King of Lions, King of Red Lions, is because your country chooses to arbor Prince Quimia's orphan, is it not?
Yes, that is the justification they would present.
But the Princess of Crimea is no longer in Gallia, is she?
Your spies are as efficient as ever, King Tibarn of Phoenicis. As you say, the princess has already departed for Begnion.
I know this only because she came to the aid of a ship carrying Begnion's apostle.
Ah, so Princess Alencia is safe and in contact with the Begnion Empire. This news gladdens my heavy heart.
I do not believe that Dane yet has this information. If word got out that the Princess of Crimea had been granted sanctuary in Begnion, Dane might have halted its invasion of Gallia. Your information is dated, Hawk King. If your legendary Eisneals abandoned you after all these years, you have something you wish to say?
Would you be so kind to explain yourself, King Kilbus?
Princess Alencia barely escaped Crimea with her life and then fled to Gallia. And yet a certain king of beasts there, on whom she had planned all hope, chose not to support her. With nowhere else to turn, the princess and her red tenue spent 2 long months at sea, arriving at Begnion mere days ago. Dane knows of these events as well, and the king has dispatched a team of hunters to make a corpse of the girl. And that, dear kings, is the latest news, at least to the best of my poor knowledge.
Dane knows the princess is in Begnion? King Kilbus, how did you come to possess this information?
Why, there's no trick to it. I just perk up my ears and point them in the right direction. You expect us to believe that a stray wind carried it to your ears? That is an odd tale, Nisala. Do you think so? Well, there is one trick to information gathering that I know. Share it. Shall I share it with you? Share it! If it involves dealing with human scum, I'll pass. Forgoing my Lagu's pride is not something I'm willing to do. Ha! Is that not always the way of Phoenicius? To cling to those last, tattered remnants of pride. Instead of proclaiming that you will attack none but Begnion ships, just admit that you don't have the power to do more. What did you say? Both of you will desist at once. King Nisala of Kilbus, your actions of late can indeed be judged as too extreme. Black Dragon, King of Goldoa, what do you pretend to know of my actions? Please, enlighten me. I would remind you of the Bjork's ship you attacked on Phoenician waters and left stranded in Goldoan territory. Oh, that. Nisala, you lying crow, you've been sneaking about in my territory again, have you? I heard from my own son, Kurtnaga, that a Bjork-resembling princess of Crimea was on board that ship. It is true.
What? King Kilbus, you...
Don't act surprised. I have no intention of ruling some tiny island nation forever. I will make Kilbus a name to remember. Let in, no amount of gold is enough. Laguza Bjork, I care not if the pay is right. There's nothing I won't do. I care not about the reach of your ambition, but you should choose your methods with more care. What good will it do to expand your domain only to find enemies at your every border? I will take your words to heart for the time being. And you too, King Phoenicius, what good does your piracy do if you attend to the wrath of Begnion? Continue at this pace, and there's no telling where the hostilities will end. Until the people of Begnion apologize for the slaughter of my brother Herons, I will do no such thing. Princess Rayson, Prince Rayson of Serenes, are you of the same mind? Those humans burned Serene's forest and killed my people. No amount of human blood can slake my thirst for vengeance. For my siblings, for my countrymen, I demand justice. I cannot even return my bedridden father to our forest home. Well, he's bedridden, not going anywhere. I'm no soldier. I know nothing of war, so King Phoenicius acts in my stead. I am most grateful to him, and I would not see him stop until Begnion is paid. Blood leads only to blood, and violence begets violence, nothing more. Revenge is simply another name for murder. And you, King of Lions, what will you do about your home of Gallia? Now that you know Dane's feint towards Gallia is merely another move to act in his game of war, how will you act?
There made no formal declaration of war. Until they do, we watch and wait.
If that's the first towards eradicating all human scum, Phoenicius will help you destroy Dane.
No. Unless this becomes a true war among all nations, I want you to stay your hand. As long as Gallia is protected by the Sea of Trees, we can stave off Dane's attacks.
Ah, the luxury of a large nation. You would waste a chance to expand your territory just to maintain the status quo. Sad. I agree with King Gallia. If we were to form a Lagu's alliance against Dane, we would drive Begnion to Dane's side and lose a valuable ally. The flames of war cannot be found haphazardly. Above all, we must think of Lethren's medallion. Its location is unknown. Hey! Mist has that, doesn't she? But it still exists, we know this, and as long as it does, we cannot allow any war that would stand to engulf all our nations. Do you understand, Lagoose Kings? I beg of you, do not forget it. Wow, that was an intense amount of dialogue. And that suffices training, even though I'm not sure why it was titled that. I don't know, but it was fun. I can't wait to see what's next time. Next time is the Feral Frontier. And I'll see you then. Oh hey, and one more thing. If you liked the video, please let me know in the comments below and consider liking the video itself as well. I truly appreciate any little bit of support, and it's little gestures like this that help make continued LPs possible. For other ways to support the channel, please consider sharing it or subscribing and following the social media links in the video description below. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.